I am, I'm Abigail and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to share with you my passions and things that are on my heart at the minute, so I hope you enjoy. I've been thinking a lot recently about my dreams and the things that God has put on my heart because we've had lots of time in lockdown to reflect and stuff. And I've been reminded of the importance of being a missionary in my own country, which is England. Growing up, I always thought missionaries went to places like India and Africa, for example, but now I've had my eyes opened and I see that Europe needs missionaries more than ever. And I know England especially needs missionaries because the number of people who go to church here is just so heartbreaking and atheism is increasing quickly, but I know that people are hungry and need something more. And I also think being a missionary in your own country is such a bonus because obviously you know the culture and you understand the people and the way that they think and their opinions. So I think it's a lot easier to connect with people and to speak to them in a way that they will understand. Whereas abroad you might have language barriers and stuff, so I think there is a benefit of that. So I am a missionary in my own country, in England, and I work with youth with a mission, and I mainly work on discipleship training schools. A discipleship training school is a 6-month school that focuses on deepening your relationship with God. Now, normally that means that people from all around the nations come to this certain place in England, and that's where we run the schools, and then we also do outreach missions to the nations. But because of the craziness of the world right now with the pandemic and everything, that is obviously a lot harder to reach people abroad. For people to come in, for people to come out, it's just not as realistic anymore. So I think that is a perfect opportunity to go more deeply in investing in British people. And for me personally, I know that God has given a calling on my life to be a missionary and to be the person going out and telling people about him and just loving and serving people just like Jesus did. But I also really know that he's given me a passion for British people and England. And because I live in a community that represents many different nations, this passion for British people has just been magnified and intensified. So I'm really excited to tell you guys that I am going to be staffing the Impact UK DTS in 2020 in September. I understand that these times right now are very uncertain and we don't really know what's going on, but what I do know for sure is that it is a season of trust for me to go deeper in my relationship with God as I just surrender my time to him, surrender all my ifs and buts and excuses, but just to lay things down and just to listen to God's voice. And if he's telling me to do this, then I'm gonna do it. And in this time, a lot of things look different, but I do know that your purpose and that God's plans for you are not different. They have not changed. If you feel God is calling you into something deeper this September, then I will leave the details down in the description box, and please feel free to message me with any questions or just to connect and let me know. I did my discipleship training school 2 years ago now, and honestly I can't even begin to tell you how much it changed my life. So you can come and join us for 6 months, September to March, where you'll be focusing on yourself and your own growth for the first 3 months, and then we will go and do outreach and impact the other people around us, because we want to live a life where we know God and we make God known. What I love about YWAM Harpenden is that there's so many different nations represented. So even though we are Impact UK DTS, the British students will still see the nations just represented by the people that they'll be living within the community. So I want to encourage you, please pray about whether this is something that you want to pursue or that God is talking to you about. And if you feel like there is someone on your heart that you want to share this with, then please go ahead, because I want as many people as we can to get impacted by Impact UK DTS. I hope that you find this as an encouragement to go out and bless the community around you, to bless your neighbours, your family and friends, the people that you know, people you don't know, but you're in your country for a reason and God can use you wherever, whenever, as long as you are open and say yes to him. Be blessed, stay safe, and check out the description for more information. Peace out.